Good evening and thanks for joining us on Prime News this 15th day of December 2021. My name is Fon Quinter. We're streaming live from Douala, Cameroon's economic capital. The news starts now. For 2 days, presidents of the regulatory authorities of Central Africa have been brainstorming on the need to curb communication and information dissemination excesses across the zone. In the following report, Nolinga gives us some of the resolutions they adopted. Her report.
Kribi, Ocean Division of the South Region of the Republic of Cameroon, are presidents of the Communication Regulatory Authorities for Central Africa.
It is with a great pleasure that I welcome you on Cameroonian soil.
The focus of their coming together is aimed at bringing regulatory organs in the sub-region under the same thinking cap, given the numerous challenges that cut across the board, particularly in the social media sector. While chairing the 2-day event, the president of the National Communications Council of Cameroon, Joseph Chebonkeng Kalabupsu, now gives the raison d'être for this gathering.
This is the culminating point of long-standing wish of the member countries of Central African sub-region who wanted Cameroon to take the lead and invite them to create a platform for Central Africa of media regulators. We know that with the advent of the social media, we have so many problems now which cut across countries, and with a united front, we can put pressure on institutions like Facebook, like YouTube, to be able to help.
While vying the implementation of strategies adopted by the communication regulatory authorities of West Africa, Joe Chebonkeng now expresses the need for considerations.
What we have learned from West Africa is that they have a concerted effort towards the problems which are transnational. For example, how to handle the situation of hate speech, how to regulate the audiovisual sector, how to work on the conservation of archives. And we have also discovered that they are quite advanced in terms of media regulation, because when they concert, they go back to their various countries and the lawmakers pick up the challenges and try to formulate laws that fit into the current dispensation.
In 2 days, the presidents have been able to create a platform of communication regulatory authority for member countries from the SAMAC and the ECAS regions respectively, while examining the draft status and rules for procedure of the platform for media regulators in Central Africa. The come together also saw the adoption and signing of the statutes and rules of procedures of the platform, which led to the election of the president and vice president, plus the nomination of a permanent technical secretary. And to call it a wrap-off, a date and venue for the next General Assembly was also determined.
Now, elements of the Manjo Gendarmerie Brigade have reassured the population of Manjo and the entire Mungo division of their security during these end-of-year festivities. This was during the presentation of some 5 artists accused of terrorizing the population. Get full details in the following report. The speed of insecurity has reached an alarming rate in Mungo Division, littoral region of Cameroon, as end-of-year festivities gain steam. Law enforcement officials are leaving no stone unturned to ensure the well-being of the population and their goods during this festive period and upcoming African competition. In this light, a gang of 5 alleged bandits accused of terrorizing the population has been presented to the press at the Manjo Gendarme post.
The night of 4th December 2021, those guys that people have seen, they have arrested some body on the road in the one village that they call Kola where the person was coming from Lum. He's staying at Maningole. So from there, these boys, they took their own motorcycle at Kola. That's where they arrested the person that was having the motorcycle, pushed him in the bush, collected his money with the bank.
The brigade commander of the Manjo Gendarmerie Brigade further revealed that an investigation was launched on December 4 leading to the interception of the bandits.
The next day, the person that they took the bike and all the things came to the office and come and meet me, give me the declaration. So, and immediately, me and my elements that you are seeing with the police, we put investigation, serious investigation. So, serious investigation fed. That's why on the Monday, no, on Tuesday, when I put hand on the first person, Kamga Emmanuel, alias man killer, is the one that told me that no, you have the motorcycle, but the people that thief the motorcycle is Kisito, Flavor, Jibala, and Yuri.
Admitting to having committed the act, one of the bandits, while pleading for forgiveness, stated that it was as a result of financial challenges. We committed an error and we are pleading for forgiveness. I had a problem of 52,000, so I held a man at the road. I took his bike. The arrest of the bandits comes as a relief to the population who have in the past lived in fear.
We thank you first, Commandant de Brigade, Sous-Prefet, all authorities for this village for what they do for me tip finish for this village. And me, like a king for this village, I ask all population to give information minute by minute for Commandant de Brigade for King Place, because if people for population they don't can give information, we not fund, we not the bandit them, they not come for the country.
The population of Manju and the entire Mongo division have been urged to collaborate with security, administrative and local authorities in a bid to put an end to insecurity and for a hitch-free end of year. Violence within the school milieu in Cameroon has witnessed a sharp increase in recent times, with victims not only sustaining injuries but some losing their lives in the process.
Drug consumption makes them to start behaving in an abnormal manner, and this abnormality is sometimes exhibited in the form of violence. Secondly, some students are generally very stubborn right from their homes. They lack home training, they lack respect, and so these behaviors are being carried to the school environment where they exhibit it